All right, gang, welcome back to our 100 horsepower challenge on Ostbeck. It is October, early October. Sun is just rising, and we're underway here. I probably should have did this harrowing in the last episode, but really, I was kind of running out of time and wasn't feeling as great as I am today. Now, I'm not perfectly better, but I do feel a little bit better, so we're going to make a nice long one today, I promise. It'll be a long one. So we're going to get this field all harrowed up, then we're going to get the other field harrowed up. And then we're going to drill this field at a minimum, possibly the other field as well. We'll see how long it takes us to do all this and kind of go from there. But it should be more of a traditional 45-ish minute episode than what the last few have been. And I kind of mentioned why the last few were that way. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Staying safe, all that good stuff. Things are good here. Things are good. For the most part. A couple weeks till I head on up to Toronto for work, so a couple more weeks of this and the Ohio Richland series, and then when I get back, we'll begin FS22. So a little late, couple hiatus days there, but that's all right. We'll still get to it. Really enjoying this series, having a lot of fun with it. Would have liked to had a little bit more time, I think, on it. But, you know, having the ability to have 3, sometimes 4 episodes a week is going to help a lot here. And like I said, I'm not concerned at all with hitting that mark, even though we only have $13,000 in the bank right now. It's not a concern for me. I'm more than positive we will hit that mark. Probably in the harvest of the field we currently have drilled up there. This field and the original field, once we have those harvested, I fully believe we'll hit 150,000, no problem. So, now as far as what I'm going to put back into this field, I'm kind of leaning towards sorghum again. Reason for that is because it is October. Now, it won't be ready until, January? Is that right? November, December, maybe February even. But still, it won't be too bad as far as the price goes for it. That way we can just sell it outright. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Maybe oat. Probably sorghum. Maybe I'll do the other field with oat and this field of sorghum. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. So this field's going to be a real true test, though, for this tractor. We've talked about it before, right? The drill that I have, it's a little bit, it requires a little bit more horsepower than we currently have. And this is a pretty big hill here, so you can see how slow I'm going up with the harrow alone by itself. So we'll see how it does. If it really runs into major issues and we can't get it done, we may have to consider making a change to the drill. I don't really want to, but we may have to. That or a change to the tractor, but we don't really have a whole lot of money is the problem, right? If this tractor, sorry, getting at the microphone there. If this tractor had the ability to put a weight on the front, I think it would be a lot better. Now it does have a weight on the front. I should restate that. If it had the ability to put on a different weight, a weight that I want to put on, like a 3-point hitch or something, right, where I could put a heavier weight on it, it probably wouldn't have as many issues. But since that's not a possibility, it does have issues. It is heavier in the back versus the front. So we've got the biggest weight we can put on for this tractor on there already, but it's just not quite heavier enough. So, but we'll see. This map's great, man. It really is. It's a great map. So I was watching Daggerwin's video recently about FS22 and the ground deformation. It looks pretty interesting. I'm interested to see how it plays out when I'm actually playing it. But it looks interesting. So I'm interested to see that. I also saw, I think it happened when I was gone. Maybe if it didn't, it was like right when I got back, that they had released a trailer for the Asian map. I've never really done that on this channel, but I might do some kind of like a reaction to it. I've never watched it, don't know anything about it. The only thing I've seen from the Asian map is the original release video. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Just kind of a bonus video, not even anything Not like taking the place of anything, unless for whatever reason I can't get a video done. But we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. So we're going around the headland here a second time, or a second pass. We're almost done with that second pass headland, and then we'll do a more traditional path-ish with this. But we got a lot to do today, a lot to accomplish. Now, the other field, it won't take too long because these harrows are nice. You've already seen me do the other field with these harrows. It's a nice width that it won't take long to do the other field, but this one's still going to take a significant period of time. So I don't normally like jumping straight into a time lapse so early, but I think that's what we're going to do. I don't have a whole lot else to say right now, so let's just jump into that. Let's get some of this done. We'll see where we get to. Probably a decent sized time lapse, but we'll see where we get to, and then I'll be back with you. All right, gang, the both fields are all harrowed up, and we're now actively drilling the big field here. I've already gone around the headland once, as you can see, and yeah, we're carrying on here. I should be in first-person view. Kind of forgot about that. That was a own personal goal of myself, not really a have-to-be-done goal, but I had yet to do that until this point. So we'll try it here for the rest of the way here, I guess. But yeah, that was a pretty long time left, but we got both fields done, so that was good. Now, this field is going to need to be sprayed with fertilizer, and it's going to need herbicide. And then the same thing with the other field. So more than likely what we're going to end up doing here, gang, is we will work on getting this field all prepped and ready to go. And then in the next episode, we will drill the other field, fertilize it, and spray it. Because we'll have to come back over to this field in the next episode and fertilize this one for a second application at that point as well. So that's more than likely what we're going to do. Just split it up a little bit. But I guess we'll see how the rest of this this episode goes and how much time we put into it. But I would suspect that the episode is going to be pretty damn near long enough by the time we're done with everything we have to do here. All right, so I'm going to get back out of first-person view now. So we've gone around the headland twice now. I think just for safety's sake, I'm going to do it a third time here. I'm just going to keep out of first-person view, so just bear with me. We're going to go around a third time here just to make sure we have it fully safe, because I may end up putting some of this on a worker for a brief minute, and I just want to make sure the worker doesn't get confused at all, if that does come to fruition. So once I get to a good point here where I'm not doing a lot of turning, though, I'm going to take a look, like we normally do, at the used market, see if there's anything out there. I doubt it. There hasn't really been much for us in this series yet, so I would suspect that same trend to occur, especially since we have a 100 horsepower limit, right? So we have very limited things we can buy. The few things that we have been able to buy that have been in there have not really been worth it, I guess, all things considered. It's, you know, they were smaller tractors that really weren't even worth our time based off of the equipment we have currently. So my thoughts are that the odds are low that we will... I guess it is my odds. They're low that there'll be anything out there for us to grab, especially when we only have $14,000 too, right? We've got to keep that in mind. All right, so once I get over here, I'm going to probably just put it on cruise control and see if I can briefly check real quick, see if there's anything out there. There is not. Kind of what I figured, right? Kind of what I figured. So, yeah, since we're not able to get a second tractor today, that would be, you know, useful. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Let me, how much does this need? It doesn't even say. So maybe, if we get one that, you know, can do the spraying, we could put the worker on doing the drilling. So maybe, right? Maybe. But even so, more than likely, we're still going to probably not buy anything, I would think. There's not going to be much out there, $14,000 tractor-wise. There might not even be anything out there. The exception of, like, the one we started with. I think that one we could probably buy again, but I really don't want to buy that one again. If we're going to buy another tractor, I want it to be a different one. So maybe I'll look, but I doubt it. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. I doubt it. So we're almost around the headland pass here again, and when that's done, I will throw it on a worker for a brief second while I do take a peek in there and see if we do find anything tractor-wise that's, you know, cheap enough that would make sense for us to do or to get to help with the spraying, among other things, right? I just don't know if we're going to have enough horsepower to even really utilize it, with the exception of the spraying, and I don't really necessarily know if it's worth it just for spraying purposes. So let me turn around up here. We're sliding all over the place. The worker's going to do kind of whatever they want to do, but at this point, I really don't care, because we're going to kind of go like a more traditional way now. So the worker, or she, can just do whatever she wants to do, and we'll just kind of follow her path. So while that's happening, let's look. I just don't think there's going to be anything. I swear we've looked through here already once before, and the only thing for around the amount of money we have is the stuff we've already purchased, right? 18,000. I think I got rid of some of them too. So yeah, here's some here for, I mean, I guess 10,000 or 12,000, but I mean, maybe. I mean, $15. Yeah, I just don't. I don't think it's going to work because I did get rid of some stuff because I was downloading other things for the other series. So I did get rid of some of the older, smaller ones that we did have it installed at one point. Maybe this one for 10,000, maybe. 15 for 81 horsepower. 81 horsepower is not bad, actually. But we don't have 15,000 at current. Maybe I buy it, and then if we need to upgrade it later, we can upgrade it later. I think that's what we do. That might be the way to go here. And that would give us a second tractor. I'm just going to go with the basic one. Let me see what I can do here. We'll do Continentals. I normally do Michelins, but we'll do Continentals. I guess I really don't care about anything else here, right? Just whatever's the cheapest. This one does have a 3-point hitch on it, too. Granted, it's not going to have as much horsepower as the one we currently have, but I kind of like... Well, I kind of like that. Can I change the color? No, it costs me money, so we'll leave it red. Alright, it'll stay that color then, that's fine. Okay. Well, I think I put a weight on it. I didn't really want to put a weight on it. Shit. Oh well, I wasted a little bit of money on that, I guess, but at least there's a weight, I guess. Better than none. Now, it's not a ton of money, right? But I think the $3,000 will be sufficient, at least for right now, for the small amount of time we're going to utilize the worker, I guess. I think it'll be fine. It shouldn't cost us that much. There's not much left of that field to do. And like I said, I'm going to wait to drill this field to the next episode anyway, so this thing's kind of loud. Let's take a look at the inside. We haven't looked at the inside. Pretty basic, standard. Still like it. I like old tractors like this. Why did I unfold this? How did I unfold that? I must have hit that button accidentally. Whoops. Alright, so liquid fertilizer. That's fine. We can utilize this one. I didn't... What? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, whatever. Was that herbicide? It is herbicide. We do have a pallet at the shop. Let's just run up there and fill... I don't think we're going to need to fill it up, but let's just run up there and fill it up anyway. Probably useful just to go ahead and top it up while we're here. Okay, so that other pallet we had was just more herbicide, so we didn't really need that, I guess. Worker's doing fine here, I think. I'll let the worker keep doing their thing here. I think we should be able to go around the headland here at least once. So let's just do that to try to save a little bit of time, right? Thing I don't want to do is put down fertilizer and then have to put it down a second time, right? So you know, the worker has a little bit more of a gap whenever they're doing the drilling where they may drill over portions that you might have sprayed and then you have to redo it again. So I don't really want to do that unless I absolutely have to. But we should be able to easily go around the headland pass here. And this is working well, obviously. You can see it's having no issues pulling this, so if nothing else, it's worth it just for the spraying purposes, because I can put workers on doing spraying and herbicide, fertilizer, all that stuff, right? So this is really what we're utilizing for both the fertilizer and the herbicide. It's going to be useful to have two tractors here. May not even need to upgrade this tractor. Yeah, I like this tractor. It's good. It's good. Working well. So don't normally like to do too many time lapses in the same episode, but I think in this one I don't have anything else really to discuss today. So let's do another time lapse here. We'll jump into it. I probably won't do a whole lot more on the spraying here. Maybe some of the section that the worker's already gone over, but I probably won't go around the the headland pass here again because I think the worker's going to get partially in the way. So probably won't do that, but. We can at least go and kind of follow the steps of the worker until we catch up to the worker, and then we can take over for them and kind of finish off the drilling here. I can't get this thing to turn. It just keeps going in circles. Sorry, gang, hit the microphone there. The old Zetor, man. Or Zetor. Yeah, I should be able to do a good chunk of this here. So we'll jump into it. We'll get as much of it here and done as I can. And then, like I said, we'll take over for the worker and finish it all up. All right, the field's pretty much done here, gang. We're doing the herbicide now. Once the herbicide's done, this field is good to go until November. And like I said, in November, we will be drilling the small field over there. We'll put the fertilizer down on it and herbicide it as well. And then we'll have to come over to this field and do a second application of fertilizer here. So we'll get all of that done and the following episode in November. So still quite a bit of this field here to do as far as the herbicide goes, but we're underway, and it's going nicely. It's going nicely. So we're going to leave the episode here at this point, though, gang. We'll get the rest of this done off camera. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. More videos in the corner. Make sure you hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one.